Here with Ritt Momney, the one and only. Put Your Records On, now streaming anywhere you get music, as well as available on great stations like this. Ritt, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm excited for it.
Obviously, Put Your Records On, huge on TikTok, pretty much the whole length of this pandemic, going back to last spring. Around this time, I think, is when it really started to take off and pop. What's that journey like for you, seeing your music incorporated in so many different feelings and expressions through video?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's mostly just a testament to how like timeless that song is. That Corinne and her co-writers put together. It's. I mean, if I were them, like I would be like, wow, we really did something with this song. If it can be like really loved by like fully different generations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. It's been a wild ride, obviously, um, and super fortunate. Uh, yeah, it's been crazy.
I'm sure it has, and that's probably understating it. So everybody probably asked themselves at least one time before developing the Ritt Momney name and brand, did you consider any other politicians that might be worth playing with the names a little bit to get it to go? There had to be some on the draft floor, right?
I mean, I wish I could say we put that much time into it. Yeah, I mean, it was a while ago. I can't remember honestly. I think Mitt Romney was actually less relevant then.
Mm-hmm.
My friends and I came up with the name came up with the name as in what if it was Ritt Momney? Um, like a while ago, and it was like 2016 maybe. So I don't even know what Mitt Romney was doing at that point. I don't know if he was a senator or what. Um, I don't know if he even ran in 2016, but yeah, I mean, no, I don't think there were really any other politicians. I think it was just the Utah connection with Mitt Romney was like
Sometimes you strike lightning on the bottle on the first one. Totally fine.
sometimes you come up with a stupid name on the first one too, but
So you're from Utah. What is something you think people that live outside of Utah should know about the state, whether they plan to visit or pass through? Like, what are some things that people from outside generally don't know?
I mean, something I've never really considered myself like an outdoorsy guy. Well, I've never really considered myself like a really outdoorsy guy at all, but I never really like went outside much.
Mm-hmm.
Um like I mean like on hikes or like to go camping like in southern Utah. Um but recently I've been doing more of that, and it's crazy how like great the outdoors are in Utah. Like you've got like Zion's National Park, like Capitol Reef. I've gone to Capitol Reef with my friends. I think there's like five national parks here, like
Wow.
in southern Utah. Um, I think I could be totally wrong. But um, yeah, and the mountains. Like every time I go somewhere else for a while, like if I go to like I was just in Nashville for a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was like, something feels weird about this place. Like it's pretty, but something feels weird. And then I got back and I was like, wow, these mountains just like surrounding me are insane. And I've just like grown accustomed to them. But yeah, it's a pretty place for sure.
I see you have a couple keyboards there behind you. What have you been keeping busy on over the last few months when you've had to just be bottled up?
Yeah. I'm working on a new album right now. It's interestingly at first when the pandemic like started, I was like, okay, it's a great time to be like a solo musician doing my stuff like in my house. But um I learned pretty quickly that it was like I'm not being really inspired much, you
Mm-hmm.
know. like the only thing I was writing music about was like writing music, because that was like all I was doing, which like wasn't fun. It was like a feedback loop that just got me sad. But yeah, I've just been working on a new album, doing my best to deal with being like cooped up, but yeah.
But also seeing Put Your Records On continue to explode and to, you know, reach so many new ears every single day. I'm sure that's been a very fun experience for you as you sit inside your castle.
Yeah, that has been crazy. It's been really, like, a lot of times when this happens to artists, they can be like touring and like seeing their fans like face to face, and like it's been weird, like everything that everybody feels about me has been conveyed over the internet, which has been really crazy.
Yeah. And, you know, because of that, I think normally when, you know, artists are just starting and maybe they have that first big radio song, they're out touring or visiting radio stations, and then they hear it on the radio because they're physically out.
Yeah.
Obviously that might have been a bit different for you. Do you remember the first time you heard Put Your Records on the radio, like through the radio for yourself?
Yeah, I was in the car with my little sister.
Ultimate Big Brother points right there.
It was pretty crazy. It was just like I was about to like plug my phone in so I could listen to my own music, and the radio was on. And then like when we turn the car on, it just like starts playing, and then we just like look at each other and we're like, what? But yeah, it's a super surreal feeling to like hear that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Well, album expected this year, maybe early next year is what we're looking at.
I think this year.
All right.
I'm doing my best. Hopefully this year.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to that. In the meantime, you can keep streaming Put Your Records On and hearing it on radio stations like this. Ritt Momney, thank you so much for taking the time today and talking.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah. See ya.